The Human Rights Commission says environmental activists' lives are in danger and government must take action. It follows the murder of Fikile Chagase. She was lobbying to stop the extension of the Somkhele mine in KZN at the time of her death. Let's discuss this with Commissioner JB Sibanyoni, who joins us from Nelspruit. A very good morning to you. Tell us more about your findings about what you have seen surrounding her death.
What we have found surrounding the death of Mama Nchangase is that there is a delay in taking action against the perpetrators of the killing of Mama Nchangase. And as the South African Human Rights Commission, we are appealing on the cluster to take action so that the perpetrators should be brought to book, as well as that when those perpetrators are found after some investigation has been done, we are also appealing on the judiciary so that they must come up with some sentences that will be a lesson, or that will send out a lesson to those people who silence people from utilizing their constitutional right.
Why is there a delay, do you think? Why haven't they been arrested? What's the problem?
We are surprised. That's why we are saying we feel that since the 22nd of October, no one has been arrested. And also, it has come to our information that before she was killed, she had made some, she has laid some complaints to say there are some intimidation towards her life, that if she doesn't want to cooperate, an action will be taken against her, and then that she was forced to sign an agreement to relocate from where the mine wants to extend.
I mean, what worries me about this, JB, is that she's not the first person. We've heard about this before, that activists are getting threatened. Their lives are in danger.
Yes, it came out very strongly. It's not the first time. And then also not in KZN, but we also have the incident in Kolobeni, in the Wild Coast, where there was a vocal person who was opposed to the mining operations, that is Bazuga Khatebe. And then as the South African Human Rights Commission, we are monitoring that very closely, and then we are calling upon the cluster, in other words, the Minister of Police, as well as the Provincial Commissioner of the Police, to say, if people are complaining that they are being threatened, their life is being threatened, and then they give names, in other words, at least there should be some action so that those people should be either questioned to say there is such a person who has complained, to say he or she has received a threat.
I mean, you would think. I mean, she was concerned about the impact this is having, the environmental impact on the all-important Mfolozi Shirui game park. She was also concerned about the sort of impact it was having on communities. Many of the communities feel that they have no power when it comes to these sort of fights. So I'm just wondering what legally needs to change, and from a framework point of view, what needs to change.
From the legal framework, there are laws in South Africa that needs to be followed. And before any operations are conducted, there should be a public participation. And then also, before the operations continue, there should be full and informed consent of the communities, the mining affected communities. And then if they are being relocated, their rights should be catered for. And if there are some relocations, in other words, the life should not change from what it was to be worse than it was.
JB Sibanyoni, thank you very much for talking to us. This is an important story, and we're going to be keeping our focus on it.